Are we live right now? Okay, they didn't announce it yet, man, but I'm supposed to be in the tournament. But they ain't announced my name yet, but in February. So, yeah, February 29th. I don't know if you guys know A.W.R. Yeah, they have the New Blood tournament. I'm in that. Man, fuck Gary. That old long head ass squirrel looking great value. I swear, bro. If he's gonna come on this show, he's gonna give you shit. I bet you. I promise you. I promise you. What's up? What? What up? Hey, that's fine. I don't even remember what I said. All that man do is give me shit, bro. All he ever does. He gonna come in here and give me mess. That's what he's gonna do. That's funny. Oh.
Motherfucker.
Hold on, I hope y'all watching this shit.
First round, real quick.
People that are in those training rooms with them know how to.
Because he just knocked you out real quick.
But now we're gonna get a good. I'd fuck with this guy. He just, to me, I thought he was a con artist, just based on the look.
Holy shit! What the hell just happened?
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to G.W.R. Gonzo's Wrestling Room. January 2nd, 2022. Man, new year. Kicking off a new year with a big show today.
Yeah.
I'm Chris. We got Eric here today. And we got special guest, the next Gen Dragon, Mitch Onyx.
Oh, yeah.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We're doing good. Trying to watch these boys make a comeback.
You're trying to watch the boys make a comeback.
Hater.
Hey, we trying to watch the boys make a comeback.
Yeah. Hater over here.
They
Just
always
because the
haters,
Colts
man.
lost today, but you all right. No,
Yeah.
how you doing, man? How's life been treating you so far in the new year?
Hey man, I'm doing good. I'm getting all the holiday break spirit and getting back on track, you know. So everything's good, man.
How long you been in the wrestling business?
So I started training in June of 2019. I was supposed to debut, but then COVID happened a week before my debut, man. And yeah, so after that, COVID tapings and stuff. So I've been in for about almost 2 years, man.
Did you go to a training school, or did you just
Yeah, I went to a XWE training facility with Billy Simmons in Kansas. That's where I'm at right now. So
Seems like in the 2 years you've been a lot of places. About how many places have you worked at, and do you have like a home organization that you currently at all the time?
So as of now, man, as of a home promotion, it's really been Salina, Kansas for me. That's where I've got trained out of. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas. I have wrestled someone in Texas, not in Dallas yet, sadly though. But as far as places I've been, man, I have been to maybe 9+ states, man. I can't really keep count. Nebraska, Missouri, pretty much a lot, man. I can't say off my head, but I've been to many states wrestling, man.
You said your debut was right when COVID hit. How many matches did you have to wrestle before you got to actually wrestle in front of fans?
That's funny, man. So once COVID happened, they started doing like in-ring tapings, you know, like empty arenas. I was all over those. Every time I got a chance to get into a car and go somewhere, I was doing that, and I was wrestling maybe 5 times a Saturday, and then the next Sunday 3 times, and then same thing next week. And I'm not wrestling just a whole bunch of green kids. I'm wrestling people who actually need to stay fresh. For like MLW, I was facing Chandler Hopkins, who was on AEW Dark. I was getting destroyed by Moonshine, and just big names, man, just getting destroyed. But every time I was getting my ass beat, I was learning something. So
Right.
that's that pretty much helped out a lot, man.
So actually, in a way, it kind of worked out good because you got some good or ring time before you got into like a big crowd.
Hey, man, like they say, man, you learn the best when you don't to the Sharks, right?
Right. Yeah, I've seen a lot of your matches, you know, watching videos and stuff of you, and yeah. So what's up with this the guy that had the big cardboard cutout? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'll take this with me. That was funny. All right, so I'm gonna tell the whole story here because it's
That
crazy
seemed like
how
that was a
this-
build up.
Yeah, man. I don't know how this became a thing. So I had a triple threat for AWR show in February. I can't say the name right. Crayon for a Dream. It was me, Aaron Atlas, and Cole Radrick. All right. We're, cutting promos and stuff because, my thing was those two men, they were overrated. I still think they are. And me being fresh from the block, I ran my mouth a little bit more than I do now. And I got under some people's skins, and he said that I had a big head because how cocky. I guess I have a big head. And since I have so much beef with people on the internet, everyone just started to hop on this trend, and now I have people on the streets of Indiana will call me Big Head, Big Head. It's still going on to this day, man. I hate it. I really do. It's annoying. And he came out with this stupid ass board of this. Oh, I swear, man.
That just made me asking that question so much better because I did not expect you to actually have the head with you.
Yeah, I mean, he hit me with it, so yeah, I'm gonna take it. It's gonna be mine.
So is there a big difference wrestling like from state to state?
Yeah, man. It's really the environment, really. If you go to Kansas where I wrestle now, it's different than wrestling in Indiana. Indiana's more, it's hard to even explain it, man. Hostile, I guess. Indiana crowds are more hostile, more extreme. It's more ECW type, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Kansas is NW, like old school, class. If you do a roll in the ring in Kansas, they'll think, what are you doing? What you doing in Indiana? You're cool. You're the next Spider-Man over here, man. Put that guy on AEW. You know what I mean? It's different environments, but I think I like it that way because the way I want to wrestle is I want to take all styles across states, man, and put them all in one. That everyone can understand instead of being confused that this guy's from this state and we don't do this stuff here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a lot of that. So it's strange, but you get used to it, really.
That's probably helped a lot in your development as a wrestler in such a short time. Like getting to wrestle in different styles and different environments.
Yeah.
And instead of just staying kind of locally in one kind of place. You think that helped you a lot more than if you would have just stayed locally in one place?
Big time, man, because everyone's style is different.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I see wrestling is, man. It's
the
like
art of it, like
art.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Mortal Kombat, man. You ever played Mortal Kombat Armageddon?
Yeah.
There's no one in the game had the same style, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone had their own thing. And that's pretty much what wrestling is, man. Everyone watches, everyone studies. We all go to the gym, we all work out, we all do our own special thing to become what we're trying to be and face off against each other, you know what I mean? With me, hey, my style is straight up, man. I'm ROH 2006. I'm Noah All Wrestling. I slap the shit out of you and smile at you. All right?
That's one thing I have
man.
noticed really, like, watching a lot of your matches, like, doing my research on you and stuff, like, I didn't notice, like, you have a little bit of adaptability to kind of whoever you was wrestling and then kind of one-up them almost in their own style.
I like the way you. I like the guys like you that lay the strikes. It looks like you really knocked them the fuck out. You know what I mean? You get some guys that don't lay the strikes and they just don't. You can't get behind it as much.
Hey man, that's why I grew up watching, man. For me, like I watched the Kento Obashis, the Kentas, the Daniel Bryans, the Homicides. It's just that's why I believe what pro wrestling really is. It's a fight. It's not Broadway. It's not some dance off show. No, man, it's just a fight. You're in the ring. We're fighting. You know what I mean? And for me, I travel around the world, man, and I say I want to challenge the best. And what I mean in that is if you think you can hit hard than me, bro, show it. Because I think I can hit hard than you. You think you can out-stamina me? I can probably run faster than you can. You think you can out-chain me? Well, try it, man. Because you can write a W by anyone's name on a piece of paper, but everyone knows if you got out wrestled, my man. You know what I mean? Everyone knows who the winner is.
Yep.
And that's what wrestling is to me. This is a sport, and that's why it's a sport to me, bro. So you see what I'm saying?
Yep. So would you say them guys that you just mentioned, those are some of the guys that you looked up to and kind of, you said everybody kind of takes a little bit, watches other people, and, then throw your own little flavor into it. But any other, like old school, like whenever you was younger, like who was some of your favorites?
Man. And that's the thing, man. I'm not just the hit hard type of striker type of wrestler, man. I got technical wrestler of the year, and that's because I look up to people like Bret Hart, Owen Hart, the whole Hart family. You know, I look up British old school type wrestling also, man. You know, and
I
it's
like
like that. I
NXT.
pick up many styles off. I love chain wrestling. I love catch style wrestling. I took wrestling in high school. I took multi when I was in the military. Grappling, it is, it's my life, man. And I don't know I'll be without it. So just picking off that, man, many people. I look up to a lot of wrestlers, man. My all-time favorite is Ultimo Dragon.
Yeah,
You know,
love Ultimo
Liger,
Dragon.
all those guys. You know, I do the Liger Bomb just like he does Power Bomb. It's just my wrestling extends from all over, man. My moveset's limitless just because of that reason. You know.
Out of do you have like a favorite state like when you like to wrestle in because of this different style or maybe because of the way the fans are? Or?
Man, listen, I'm gonna say something. Probably gonna give me in trouble because you mentioned that. I'm from Kansas, but I really love wrestling in Indiana, man. Indiana has some great wrestlers, and that's really the main reason, bro. And they're big names. Like, you got Jordan Dye, who I'm trying to chase, but he keeps running away from me. But, you know, I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, I ain't hear that from me. But you got Nate Matthews. Nate Matthews is a big name this year, man. I told him last year to give me 1 year, and I'm chasing after his ass.
Yeah, I saw him
All right, you got,
a couple weeks
what's
ago.
up?
We saw Nate Matthews a couple weeks ago at a show we broadcasted live.
Hey, man, you're going to see me and him square up, and I'm not do his ass. Mark my words on that.
Have you ever wrestled Kripke?
No, I'm not. I have not. But you got Don't Die Miles, Aaron Atlas, Eric Dillinger, all those people, man. And I just hate how, you know, I'm like 14 hours out away from here, man, and we take a carload of Kansas guys, and we're always going to Indiana, but no one ever comes to us, man. They never come to us.
Hey, you Indiana guys, if you are listening, is that an open invitation? Is that open invitation to Indiana guys?
Have you wrestled at any other organizations in Indiana besides AWR?
ZPW. I wrestled there. I wrestled at PWK when I was the AWF Cruiserweight Champion. Mainly it's been AWR, man. That's been my it's like I'm the RBD and that's my ECW. You know what I mean? So that's been the exclusive really for Indiana because I like to really make a name for myself in AWR, and that's the brand to really watch, man. Because there's talent for days, and I'm glad to be a part of that list, man. So
yeah, we're gonna go check out. We're gonna go check out AWR here real soon. That's one of the organizations here in Indiana I haven't got to go to yet, but going to real soon.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of their videos, and
then Gary will be on here on Thursday.
Said I like a lot of the stuff that they've been doing. Yeah, they've got a lot of good talent over there. But yeah, we had just to read off a couple of comments to you real quick. It says, I guess you need a rematch with Justin for talking that shit.
Hey man, listen. So
you got a response for that?
Yeah, hey man, it's not the same anymore, man. I told you, hey, next year in Dragon Ball, when I first started, I ran my mouth more than I could chew, man.
That's when you was the gym, right?
Yeah. I got smashed, man. He turned me into some helicopter little choppers. He spit me around. It was rough. All right, but hey, I say it again, man. 1-on-1, because I did have a match before that. I'm just saying, man. But 1-on-1, it's different now, bro. I'll look him dead in the eyes and slap the hell out of him. Any day, man. Any day. Anyone can get it.
And we got Gary made another comment too. He said that Billy Simmons be training the monsters over there, except for Mitch. He's soft.
Oh yeah, man. One thing guys don't know, man, is me and you know Remington Roar. You guys heard of that name?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, you know that match Sabretooth, man. We come from Kansas, dude, and there's many of us like that. There's many dogs out there, bro. And like I said, man, 2022, a lot of us are coming to Indiana. So, and Billy trained all of them. So we ain't taking part, we taking over. And we already had 2 of us come over here like Nampa and Vegeta and blew this bitch up like Gamic. So
Can't wait to see y'all come over and do some things over here because there's a lot of good talent in Indiana.
And
man.
thanks, Gary. We will try to do that. We just got to make sure we don't have anything on that day. But if we don't, we'll definitely be there.
Oh yeah. So like, what fuels your passion for wrestling? Like, what is it that just you have to wrestle and it's your thing and you just want to just do and be the best that you can?
Oh, really, man. Wrestling. I started watching wrestling literally at 2, man. And once I saw it, that was it. You know, once I saw it, I knew that's what I wanted to do. And ever since then, I studied it from being young, all the way to when I was in high school. I joined the military because of the fact that I wanted to be, tough. I wanted to be as strong as I could be. So I gave 4 years in the military, right, man. Went to Korea, all that stuff just for wrestling. And I finally got into a school, man. And for me, the journey to get here was long. And I know, like, it seems like, oh, man, probably young kids decide, oh, I want to be a wrestler. No, it's like not like that, dude. I've been wanting to do this since I was 2. Like, since every single day growing up, man, it's all I think about is wrestling, wrestling, wrestling. And for me, that's my entire life, man. That's what motivated me to get through a lot of things I've been doing my entire life was wrestling, man. And now that I'm here and I know that I can be the best I can be, that pushes me even more. Because, like, I don't want to be, be wrestling. Oh, I can learn. I know how to bump and I know how to do this. Oh, let's go change his name and put him on TV and I'm happy. No, dude, Mitch Onyx is going to be around for a very long time because I'm going to build my name across the entire earth, man. From Japan, from Russia to freaking the UK, every single place I could possibly be at, man. Because that's what I want to do. And I'm going to be happy doing it, man.
Sounds like you got a real passion for it, man. And just from what I've seen you in the short time, you've got a lot of work out there in a lot of different places. So, I mean, you're in the right direction for it, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, man. And the last, for a year and 6 months, I probably wrestled maybe because it's just been lucky. COVID maybe ruined a lot of things, but for me, it really helped me out big time, man, because it pretty much invented indoor tapings without crowds, making that such a normal thing now.
Yeah.
So to the point to where when I have a show, they're taping before the show starts 5 matches for their Patreon or their whatever sites they have. So in the short time I have, man, I've probably been wrestling maybe 70, 60 matches now, man. I've lost count now. So it's been that short amount of time, man. So really, just lucky, I guess.
Yeah.
Have you wrestled in any other countries yet?
No, man. I'm really trying to go to Japan. My goal is to wrestle for Noah. That's my WWE really. And once I get there, man, that's my mindset, and I'm probably never gonna come back to just letting you know. Don't wonder when. But yeah, man. No, my goal is Japan, and that's where I really want to go wrestle from.
So what was the significance for you personally? And I know you're like in the middle of like a change, from the gym, the greatest ever made, to now you're the next gen dragon. So what was that significance for you personally, and what's the reason for the change?
Because, man, like when I made the whole gym gimmick, man, it's like a training cycle for me, man. It was like you gotta get the gimmick, you gotta get that, and it's just because I could do it, I could be the Fresh Prince, I can be a little goofball, not taking anything serious, but that's not really what I want to be known for, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be known for being a pro wrestler because I know I'm really good at that. I'm better at wrestling than running my mouth, and for the amount of time from when I became the AIWF National Champion, I don't think people noticed, but I went from talking more to talking less, and more wrestling, more being humble, more being more respectable, because that's what I want to do at the end,
Mm-hmm.
And when I say the next gen dragon, because I want to be my generation's dragon, because the previous ones, they have their Bryan Danielsons, and their Jonathan Greshams and their Ultimate Dragons, all those great people. I want to be the next great of my generation coming up. Because I say, man, I'm only a year and a half in. I got a long time, man. I ain't nowhere near them, and I won't ever be. I have to be the next now than be the next one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's how I want to be. I want to be the next gen. And that's why the change is happening.
Nice.
I have a comment here that says to ask you about the shimmy.
Oh, man. Yep, that's done. Nope. Don't worry about that. Like I said, man, I was doing the gym stuff. I could do some things. Goofy. No, it was a dance, man. It was ever seen Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah.
You know when the dad does his sports stuff?
Yep.
It was that, man. I did it in the ring, and then I did an elbow drop like The Rock does, whatever, and the shimmy's in the back pocket, man. No.
Hey, but Gary did say want a fire match. Watch Eric Dillinger versus Mitch Onyx.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man. Listen, you're going to see me and Eric go back at it again, and when you see me and his name eye to eye, gotta go watch that, man, because me and him, we got beef. And Eric, hey, he's solid, dude. That man's, he's straight up. In our match that he put down, man, I went to run my mouth at him, man, because I was hot, I was ready to go. That man slapped us. Man, and then like you see me, I go to the ropes and I'm like, this motherfucker he just bitch made me, man. I gotta be straight up with you now. And then we start going eye to eye like Japan because he on took my man card, man. But yeah, man, that's the boy, man, and I'm gonna look forward to beating his ass one day.
You got like a top 3, 4, 5 of guys that you want to wrestle?
Top of the list, man, is Nate Matthews. All right, because let me tell you a story of him. I get voted Technician of the Year against Aaron Atlas, who I faced, Eric, who I faced, and Nate Matthews, who I didn't face. All right, and I won that. And do I really have the right to call myself Technician of the Year? There's a man in that category who I didn't even face yet.
Mm-hmm.
So in my opinion, I gotta out wrestle Nate Matthews to even call myself Technician of the Year. And then I want that.
I like
want
that.
to be called that. Exactly. Yeah. I want to earn that, right? That's just where I'm from, man. And that's why I say that's what pro wrestling is for me. It is a story right in front of you. You just gotta read it.
Mm-hmm.
So Nate Matthews, hey, he has a title now that I want to carry. And if I don't beat him, then I don't got the right to call myself that, and I'm not going to. And who else? Let's see here. There's many. Oh, Remington Roar. Yeah, that's number 2. Because one, that's my brother. Do I like him? Sometimes. Not all the time. All right, we beef sometimes. Like, and we both started in Indiana at the same time, man. Literally at the same time. And he blew up deathmatch, literally destroying people in his habitat. Me, I'm being technical down my road. It's longer. But hey, in my opinion, I always think that me and my boy, we can have like a 5-star match, man, anywhere. Because when it comes to me and him, hey, we're just gonna start throwing things that are pretty crazy. But I just know how his brain works, man. So that would be a pretty nasty one. And third is Don't Die Miles. I have not faced Miles yet. Hey, he's doing big things. And
he's good.
He's small. You know what I can do with him, bro? I can do like this like backflip powerbomb. It'll be hilarious, man.
You gonna backflip powerbomb Don't Die Miles? You gonna challenge him to his name?
Have you seen the Teddy Hart versus Jack Evans matches?
Yeah, I have.
Oh man, we don't say that name anymore anyway. But for God, man, put me on the spot here. And I'm not naming any big time names, because I know my level.
Right.
Okay, I'm not gonna say Seth Rollins. That shit ain't happening anytime soon.
But who is one of those dream?
Oh, dream people, man. John DeGresham and Brian Danielson, man. Mm-hmm. Zack Sabre Jr. and Tony Deppen. Because those are the 5 pillars I look up to, man.
Yeah.
All right. But the people I name now, those are names you're probably gonna see me face this year, man. Because I got unfinished beef. Jordan died too. All right, because Jordan Dye, he's another catch wrestler. Right, that's my sport, man. I want to face all the catch wrestlers out here. So you'll see me face him down the road too, man. But just a lot, bro. A lot of names I could go off.
You had mentioned death matches earlier. Have you done any death matches?
I told myself that I am not a deathmatch wrestler, man, but I will do one deathmatch, and that will be against Remington Roar. That'll be my only deathmatch, man, because I'm not a deathmatch wrestler. I will not get anything from deathmatch wrestling. I'll make the same pay probably. All right, but the thing is, man, like I said before, I want to go across all circuits, man. Lucha, hey, strong deathmatch wrestling's in there too, man. All right, I want to see if I can hang, and I can pick up a light tube and bash. Hey, I'm from the hood, bro. I can get rough like that. But yeah, no, I might no. That one time, no more. I hate tax, man.
What do you think is the hardest thing about the independent wrestling scene?
The hardest thing, really, man, is I guess getting yourself out there. Really, I found out that I guess maybe my three best matches haven't been seen by that many people. You know what I mean? Maybe like 14, 15. But just getting out there, really, man, is probably the hardest thing. And getting booked because getting the trust from promoters to put you on their show and show yourself. And, we're all in the same race.
And I know you said that this was what you wanted to do, be a wrestler, and be the best, that there is. Since it's been something that you've been working on basically your whole life. But when was the exact moment? Because yeah, people want to do that. There's every young boy wants to be a professional athlete or something at some time in their life. But there's realistics of like, can you really do it? When was the first time you told yourself, or you was in a match or a training session or something that said, I can do this? Like it ain't just a dream no more. Yeah, you have a dream, but it's something that you could actually fulfill one day.
My first actual singles match, because before I had any matches, I had my, the battle royals, the handicap matches where the vets are holding your hand through it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the first time I got to really ride the bike by myself, and I hung in there. It was with Chandler Hopkins on the Viral Pro taping. He actually had a match together, like a match, where I can showcase what I can do, what I've come up with, and it was good. It was a great match, and after that, on the ride home, I was happy, man, because I was like, man, that's exactly what I picture it to be. This isn't, this is real life now. So that exact moment, my man.
Nice. Yeah, that's got to be like just a feeling like no other, really, like, because it's like, like I said, every young boy wants to be a professional baseball player, football player, basketball player, but very few are actually going to make it. And to actually feel like, hey, I can actually make it, and that my dream, that's just got to feel like something different.
Back when we was in high school, we'd always say we were going to go to the WCW power plant.
Yeah.
But both of us were fucking 5'5", away 120 pounds. It's like...
but we wrestled in high school and like junior high and all that from like real young age, and like no, like that's awesome. Like, can't wait to see what you're gonna do this year coming up. Can't wait to see you come back to Indiana and all them guys that you mentioned. Those are all gonna be some damn good matches, that's for sure.
Gary, oh yeah, man. One thing's for sure, man. When I come back to Indiana, I got something to prove, man. Because like I said, man, I'm technician of the year, so I wanted to make some human pretzels here and there.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a rough day.
What did it? Oh,
go ahead.
What did you like your family, close friends, girlfriend, or whatever, or whatever, you have, like, what do they think of you when you said, hey, I'm gonna be a professional wrestler?
Over here still in my
Oh man, like I said, man, they already knew since growing up, because just how big of a wrestling fan I was, so for them to finally see it happening, it really is surprising. I mean, to see how fast it's happening, probably they're probably shocked, because like I said, man, I'm one of the lucky ones really to have a little career push. Mine being a pandemic crazy, but but hey man, they're really happy about the success, and yeah, it's not unsurprising, but they're all happy.
Gary Emmett said dibs on your death match.
Oh, he already knows, man. I'm not doing it anywhere else. It wouldn't make sense.
There you go. So the death match at AWR.
Oh yeah, man.
Do you know when you're going to be back in Indiana?
I'm waiting to see if I get announced in a certain tournament. I'm not going to say no names, but I will be early in the year, man. Any AWR shows, man, look out for me. But any other Indiana shows, not that are announced, but I will be back soon.
Oh, if you were giving advice to a young guy getting into business, what would be your best advice you'd give a guy that wants to be a wrestler?
Travel, get in the car. Literally, man, just go. Opportunities, get in the ring as much as possible. That's the advice that I took that really helped, man. Just getting around, because people will notice your face. Hey, this man's been here like 6-7 times. You know what I'm saying. So just get around, travel.
Do you have a most memorable match so far?
Oh, probably that triple threat with Aaron Atlas and Cole Radrick at AWR, Recruiting for a Dream. It was in February, man. That's probably one of my best ones. And the one with Eric at Run to the Core, man. That's one of my best matches too. But now to bring it up, man, I am gonna say one more. My match against Apollo Star. I don't know what I was about to say Cruz. Apollo Star, man. Hey, man, he's good, man.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna be on the show.
Yeah, he's gonna be on the show sometime
Apollo
soon.
Stars, man, he's dope. He's really cool, man. He's my uncle now.
Yeah, he's gonna be on the show, and then he's also gonna do a commentary with us in February at a show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, he's dope as hell, man. That's one of my best matches too, man.
Have you got a chance since you got into business to meet any of the legends or old WWE guys or guys that are at that level in the business?
I actually got to meet Animal before he passed, man. About a week before he passed. I got to meet Rodney Mack. With World Class, I got to get seen there. They picked me and someone else to wrestle in front of them. And yeah, man, they had Rodney Mack and all the Texas stars, man. Put this as a butterfly in my gut, man. Okay, I'll just wrestle in front of you guys, sure. But there's a lot of people, man. Really, that being Shannon Moore and all those guys. But really, when I see them, man, it's like always pressure because it's for like a tryout or a seminar. It's for me to look good in front of them, man. So the feeling be just guts in my butterflies in my guts, man. But I meet a lot of cool people.
Got any crazy fan interactions or any fan stories?
Probably from the Indiana fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, man. There was that one time I got chased down by a mob of kids, man.
Yeah, the kids are bad around here. Little children of the corn.
We've had kids flip us off while we're doing commentary at shows.
Yeah, they're the biggest bullies at the show, man. Yeah.
Children of the corn is what I call them.
Literally, I had a match in Oklahoma, man, and I got hit with a nasty pile driver. I mean, it was nasty. It was legit nasty, and I had to get carried out. And this one kid, I hear him say, "Hey, just put him back in the ring and restart the match." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm about to shoot on your big head ass, man."
Kids don't have no. Kids are savage,
kids,
bro.
Man.
They're
always
savage. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now what? We had one kid turn around and tell we had a manager. He was doing guest commentary with us, and this little girl turned around and told him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And she could have been older than 10 or 11.
Probably 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Rude, man. Rude. For no reason.
I don't know.
Is there any states that you want to go to that you haven't been to yet?
I gotta go. I need to go back to Texas, man, because that's where I'm from. The thing is with Texas, how promotions really are in Texas, man. It's either you start off like with maybe 5 people as shows for those little promotions, or you got SWE or those big promotions. It's either one sided, man, with Texas. So I'm still trying to get over there. It's just that all their talent, they're always doing stuff, man, with rivalries, all promotions, always got something going on, man. So it's just hard to get over there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a lot of promotions in Kansas?
There's the KWA. It's just very big. So we have XWE and PCW and WWX and many other promotions in Kansas, man. So they all have a big alliance. So we're all just it's all one big thing. So
Okay. You get pretty good crowds?
yeah, we get real good crowds, man. So like I said, man, whenever everyone wants to come over here to us and try to get beat up, it's all right. You know.
How much better? How much better does it make it when you have a big crowd compared to out there doing it in front of 4 or 5 people?
Or like you said, them tapings.
Yeah, it depends. Empty tapings really. For me, I think I love it that way, man, because you don't gotta like listen to the crowd or distractions. Really, you know, you just wrestle, and whoever watches it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when you're around a crowd, big crowds for me are more nerve wracking. Really, when Kansas came back finally to wrestle after the pandemic happened, they finally opened back up. They had one big show, man, and oh, I had stage fright, man. It was like 300, 400 people in one big small room. It was packed, and I was like, Jesus, man, ugh. And then but then it's funny because those crowds be quiet, and you go to Indiana, those smaller shows with like 10 or 15 people sound like 1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, man, it all varies really, but I just always have to stay focused and just keep my mindset of what's going on.
Have you been down south, like Tennessee or anywhere like that?
The southest I have gone is Amarillo, Texas, and let me tell you something, man. Those people are ratchet. Those people are ratchet. They're gross. Just literally, all right, man. I had my debut going down there. These people never seen my face before, and I don't know who all I got. I guess I was wrestling a cult leader, probably. That's my only guess, because I walked through the curtain and I'm getting stuff thrown at me. I never been seen before. Apparently, I'm Satan on site. So,
Wow.
I don't know why, man. I come through the curtain just getting thrown at. I didn't even flip nobody off. I just started jogging in place like Brock Lesnar. You know, water bottle to the head. No Lucifer. So, yeah, man, down south. Just rage, angry people, man. People down there hear wrestling shows, they inner rage unleashed, you know.
We had a comment said they love your honesty.
It's rough, man. It's rough.
It's actually my dad who is actually does some of the shows with us sometimes.
He's a huge fan.
He don't miss a wrestling show. Like last night he was watching the WWE pay-per-view and a live independent show online from Indianapolis. He's watching both of them.
That's funny, man. Hey, love the support.
So, like, what is your goal for the this year, the next 5 years? Like,
my goal will always be the same, man. That's what I'm doing right now. Make a name for myself, man. You know, make my name known across all over the pro wrestling scene. You know, so that's what my goal will always be, and I'm gonna collect belts on the way there. Because people lose control of their shit. Sometimes you got to beat the hell out of them and take it. You know how it be. So that's it, man. Just make a name for myself and win some titles. The pro wrestling dream.
Yeah.
Well, what would be like your dream end game?
Man, retire and open up my own school, man. I'm gonna wrestle till I can't, and then I'm gonna teach as much as I know.
Would you open up a school in Kansas, or where would you open up?
Hell no! I don't care about school in Kansas. No, I'm going to Texas.
They need more over there, huh?
I ain't gonna teach no Chiefs how to wrestle.
Man, I love it. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm from too. Like I
we're
feel
going
it.
to DFW.
Yeah. The Metroplex.
Yeah. You want to have your school in Kansas?
Oh man, that's great. That's after you go to New Japan, though, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Once Japan opens up, I do try to look out for the LA dojo tryouts. You know, those don't open up quite as often because of COVID, but yeah, man, just getting my body right, getting stamina, building stuff, and go to all kinds of schools, man. Because all the big schools don't really accept as many people. You gotta actually qualify for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's the end game. Learn and then teach, but wrestle as I go, man. Because, like I said, my end game not really how much money I make or how big of status I am, man. It's all about the sport, man. I love wrestling, and
Yeah,
so
it's
once
an
I
art.
can wrestle, yeah, exactly.
And
Once I
success
can't
is subjective, you know.
Exactly. You understand what I'm saying. So once I can't wrestle no more, I want to teach it, man. So that's how I want to be.
Yeah, nice.
You go ahead. I have to think for a minute. He got me. He got me. He got me all flustered on that last one.
Yeah. No, but like in your career and everything like that you've done, like I don't know, just is there something that's harder than the other, like to master? Like, what's a day in your life like to be a wrestler? Like the training, the eating right, the the practicing, the
hardest
all that.
thing.
Yeah, like what's the hardest thing for you to do, like
Um,
to motivate yourself?
the hardest thing, man, is separating really from life to wrestling life. You know what I mean? Because you gotta keep it balanced. You can't be more of a wrestler than you are a human being. I can't work less than wrestle more because I gotta make money. Because I work a long shift from 6:30 all the way to 6 o'clock, and I gotta go to the gym, man. And then I gotta come home and I gotta edit stuff. I gotta fix some clips to post so I can actually be seen, so people can see me actually do what I do. And yep, the cycle, man, and it gets very stressful, man. Especially when you start taking breaks, like it's the holidays just happened. So trying to transitioning from not doing anything to doing everything all over again, that's really the hard part for me.
All the food and eating and everything.
Yeah, right.
And there's a lot
And
of
transactioning.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the promotions around December time kind of stop until after the first of the year.
Yeah, literally, man. And then you gotta go right back to hopping on the full sprint train. We gotta get going. And that's what I'm about to prepare to do tomorrow. So, today's my last break day.
When you go to all these different promotions, has your experience usually been good? So I know like the promotions that we've went and done live commentary at and got to like meet a lot of people. Most of them seem like a big family. Is that like how it is at most places, or because I know you always hear horror stories about independent wrestling, but in the 4 months we've been around it, we ain't experienced none of that.
Yeah, not really, man. What's really hard was the experience wise. All the crowds I go to are all great. All the places I go to, but it's when like three of those places, or like AWR, were like cussing and like you can do whatever you want. You can pull a person's hair. You can call them the F word, this, that, and this, and then you go to a PG promotion and it's like no doing this, no doing that, and going back and forth, it gets mixed up. One instant I was at a PG show and I think I gave someone a bird. Yeah, I do the bird a lot in Indiana, man. All my matches, someone gets the bird, man. And
All them dang
I
children
did
of the
that.
corn.
No, it wasn't that I did that got me in trouble. It's that there was a kid in the crowd that likes to mimic people. Okay, and apparently he thought I was Stone Cold Steve Austin, so he's over here just and so yeah, the mom came up to me and I was like, I understand. I'm still young. I'm sorry. It happened way back, so I'm professional now. It's
did,
okay.
did the promoter say anything to you about it?
No one saw it. It was a quick thing. It didn't get no attention, thankfully, for my sake. So,
That would be
but
hard.
I learned my lesson from that, man. So I'm trying to, and the fact that I was in the army for 4 years, man. That's a swear jar. You know, knowing profanities like a candy store, literally, and transitioning from that to me going to work where that's none of that's allowed. Not a zip. And
Yeah, that would be hard.
it's like I said, man. Transitioning is the worst part of my life. Transitioning out of breaks to wrestling, transitioning from army to work.
Whenever you are transitioning that way to like kind of like decompress yourself, your body and your mind, like what kinds of stuff do you like to do to like just to chill away from all that, all the craziness of the professional wrestling world?
Literally, man. So this is how my day goes. I get off. I go some Call of Duty. That's my cigarette. Or be on the war zone. And then I'll go to the gym and just go crazy, man. Sauna, workout and stuff. I used to wrestle in high school, so their workouts sick to me, man. I know how to burn off a lot of fat in a short amount of time, so
Oh
that
yeah.
helps a lot too.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
Football, basketball, man. Delaney Walker is my cousin. And
Oh,
he wrestles.
nice.
He plays for. What does he play for?
He used to play
Tennessee
for
Titans,
Tennessee.
right?
Yeah, I don't know if he's.
Yeah. Hey man, he's my family, but he ain't a cowboy, all right? So I can't keep up with you, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I got a lot of athletes in my family that are in the NFL, NBA. So early years, man, basketball and football were a big thing on me. So, but then wrestling was like this little small thing in my head, like, man, what if I can be like my heroes? Until it grew into a big brain. But yeah, man, it didn't work out. I sucked at both.
But do you
Yeah.
think being an athlete and doing multiple sports before, like, that helped you in your wrestling career?
Not till I did Greco and freestyle, and till I did combatives in the army. Not until I started grappling, really. I mean, football and basketball kept me in shape, I guess.
Right.
But as far as learning wise, once I started to grapple, that's when I started to pick up a lot of things.
How much do you think like having the wrestling background and the grapple background helped you?
A lot, man. A lot. I use a lot of that in all my matches, man. You see, because I get caught a lot of times throwing kicks, someone will catch my foot and try to strike me, and I throw them into an armbar, man. It's the funny part when you don't see it coming and you make this weird ooh sound. But I use it all the time in all my matches, man.
Well, it teaches you good body control too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your balance and
I said
all that. Yeah.
I started wrestling when I was like 5 years old.
I think I was about
Now I coach
6 or 7.
I coach a youth program here in town. But yeah, I think it's the best. I think it's the best sport on earth. But that's always been my favorite sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely the toughest sport, and
Teach you a lot of good values.
to me, it seemed like it would hold a lot of similarities between professional wrestling and like just because your body is you're taking beatings and slams and.
One thing, bro, when I was in the army, man, and I did combatives, was always gonna see these like 40 or 30-year-old infantry vets that murdered people and stuff like that. So, I'm getting taught by actual people who are legally able to kill someone.
Right.
So, I think I'll learn something that will help me out in the real
Oh
world.
yeah, I'm sure so. I'm sure you have. Yeah, and what was that experience like for you? Were you one of the ones that like loved the army thing, or didn't mind it, or kind of didn't like it? Wasn't for you.
I hated it. The reason why I was in the army is because when I graduated high school, I came from a big military family,
Mm-hmm.
and they were straight up, man. My mom was like, "Hey, you can go to the military, this, that, and this, or you can be in debt, college, all this stuff." And she was right, you know. And I wasn't gonna get no good college, man. I was on the C roll. You know, if I was passing the class, I'm not. Bye. I'm going home. So that didn't help grade wise, but yeah, I went to the army for I needed a plan B in case something happened where I couldn't wrestle or it didn't work out for me. So you know, I did some support jobs in the military. I got sent to Korea. You know, on the border of Korea by North Korea. So I was there when they threatened to bomb everything. I was like right next door. You know, 18-year-old scaring my balls off. You know, I ain't even get to wrestle yet, and I'm about to die.
Man, that's gotta be crazy.
And then they sent me here to Kansas, and I was supposed to be gone, but then COVID happened. That's why I'm still here. So every night I found the school here, man, and they became my family. So that's why I'm really here, man, for wrestling.
So,
Nice.
so you still in the army now?
No,
No.
no, not me no more. That's not me.
Oh, I don't blame you.
Yeah, they took my back, man.
Hey, what's the when you travel to these different promotions and you work with guys that you haven't worked with before? What's the hardest thing about getting the match together and like the chemistry to work together since if you guys don't really know each other?
I like to fill it out, you know. I like to always fill my opponent out before I even if it's someone who I don't got because if I got beef with them, man, I don't talk, you know. I just we'll save it for the ring. Some of my matches are like I don't play none of those really, man. You know, just go out there and start fighting. That's how it be sometimes, depending on But you know, if it's someone I'm familiar with, we'll roll around. Cause I love being natural. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like being all like here, and here. You know, you got to make it legit. You know what I mean? So on the fly side, it's supposed to be, man. Especially with the kind of wrestling I like doing. You know, throwing hits, throwing strikes. You know, so it's another day in practice for me, really, with anyone.
When you go to these shows, as I know, I mean, it has to be competitive. Everybody's wanting a spot. So, like in the locker room, do guys do more stay to themselves, or
Really, man. I would say sometimes, you know, usually with me, I stay in my usual circle, man. You know, because in today's society, everyone's complaining about something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I like keeping my head clean, and I stay with my little circle. You know, people I know familiar with. Everyone else, though, man. A lot of people usually stay to themselves. I see a lot of higher up people really stay to themselves, and that makes sense. You know, we ain't nobodies. So, but you know, I just like to keep my head clean, man. But that's how it be.
You got any pre-match rituals or superstitions?
Uh, um, Usually, man, before my matches, depending on like on my way there on the road, I will rewatch some of my matches. I will rewatch my matches and I'll watch matches that like inspire me, you know.
Mm.
Cause then I'll see like, hey, when I did this, like what did they do differently, you know? How did they clean that up, you know? How did he get up from that spot? How did he get up faster than you did? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like compare yourself to the best, as you say. And then afterwards, man, kind of just relax, you know, because I don't like to really overthink anything. My pre-workout, man, doesn't really start till like maybe 20 seconds before my music starts hitting, because I'll do a little stretch, you know, get a little slap in my face, and showtime, man. Yeah, I don't think it's ever good to psych yourself out. So
you still watch a lot of wrestling on TV now that you're in the wrestling business, or do you not get to have the time to watch it as much?
I'm a big AEW mark. That is my problem now. Is I'm still a fan, man. I'm a huge fan. And it sucks because I'm a fan with an opinion. I will get on, you know, type, whatever. And nowadays, if I do that as a wrestler, they're like, "Are you shitting on my friend? Are you talking mess?" I'm like, you know, you gotta. I'm a wrestler now, so I really can't. I can't talk like a fan because I sound like an angry guy backstage. You know what I mean? So but no, I watch everything still, man. WWE, I try to watch some of that. I might not sometimes be happy with what's going on, you know what I mean? But I still watch it.
I like the
And
NXT UK.
oh yeah, I love the black and gold, but
Yeah,
it's NXT 2.0. But I got some friends there who are doing great things, so I'm proud of them. Um, AEW, big market AEW, man. All my favorite wrestlers because I'm a big PWG guy. If you guys remember PWG, and you can see the PWG roster in AEW, so that's why I'm like, man, that's the show, man.
Who you think is any like up and comers? That you're excited to think are going to be big stars.
Well, my boy Remington Roar, he's already up there, but he's gonna be even bigger, man. And big stars, man. Oh man, a lot. Um, I'm pretty sure she's already there, but Billy Stark, she's one of
Oh
the
yeah, she's
best women
good.
wrestlers, and she's one of the best now, man.
Hmm.
And for her new outfit she got going on that she rocked the hey man, the Jossie look it looks nice, but a lot, man. We got a lot of becomers coming. Uh, Alligus Cougar, just many people, man. I can't name them off my head, but yeah, man, just all dope people, man. And it's cool for me to say that I'm friends with some of them, so that's even awesome. So all my friends are coming up, dude.
And that's gotta be a good feeling for you, like, still being so young in it. Like you're seeing your friends come up and be like, "Hey, I was right there with them. I know these people. Like they can do it. I can do it." Does that
Exactly.
give you that? Does that put that in your mind? Like seeing them people like that really well, like doing big
Oh
things.
yeah, man. Yeah, dude. Watching all those people, man. They motivate the hell out of me because I like seeing all my friends get big, and I like to
Oh
keep up
yeah.
with them too, man. 'Cause it's a group sport. We all sprint together. So
Hmm.
yeah, man. That's the best feeling for me to see them all succeed.
And what is the one stereotype in wrestling for just the casual average person that may come across this one day or something that think, oh man, that fake stuff that all this they don't really hurt each other, and we both know that that's furthest from the truth. And but what is something that you would tell them kind of people?
Bro, come to my show, man. That's why I tell them all the time when they do that. You do that fake wrestling stuff, man. Just come watch, man. Listen, listen. This is how I see it. All right, there ain't no better feeling than having like this like white skin cabbage, or like a bright pale cabbage. You can just paint over. I turned one guy black and purple, man. I swear, I almost signed that thing and posted him on eBay. But you know, that's how I am, man. Because you can't tell me my strikes ain't fake. Because I'm marking people up, man. All right, I'm marking people black and gold.
they turned me
Literally.
black and blue one
Oh yeah,
night.
they got him at our very first live show we ever streamed. He took three nice chops from three dudes who can throw some chops.
Dex Royal.
Oh yeah,
Who was
that's a real good up and comer,
JK,
Dex Royal.
JKO, Joey
Oh
Owens.
yeah, man. And that's the thing, man. Like any Indiana wrestler watching now, man. That's why I'm down for the stiff, man. I'll stiff anybody wants to stiff me. I'll stiff you right back, and I'll stiff you harder, and I don't back down, bro. That's part of this dragon culture I'm talking about right
Hmm.
now. So if anyone wants to slap back and forth, we can be there till Christmas, man, and we in January.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. What's that feel like afterwards? Like hard to sleep at night, rolling over, it's all
Yeah, I
sore and
don't.
tender.
I don't talk about that part. When I'm in the ring, man, I get this trance. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I'm in the zone.
just
You
flip a
know,
switch, huh?
I'm in the zone. Every time I get slapped, what's running in my head was he just slapped you, man. So yeah, everything you just said for the past 2 months is about to be bullshit if you don't slap him back. you
Right.
know, my mama didn't raise no bitch mode kick in, man.
Yeah.
But then yeah, and then when I go backstage and I'm sitting down. And I'll sit there and I'll be like, yeah, that was a good match. And I'd be like, why am I stinging? Why is it so hot in here? And then Then it's rough afterwards, man. It'd be rough.
Before we get out of here, do you have anything you want to plug or
Your social media pages, where you're going to be
merch? Anything you wanna
showing.
yeah.
Hey, type in Mitch Onyx somewhere places. I gotta get my social media right, so I'll take the L for this one. Hey, plugins, man. Check out Salina XWE Wrestling. Check out AWR. Okay, that's where I'm exclusively on in Indiana. Hey, we're coming up to take over, man. So just look up Mitch Onyx. I should be popping up somehow. If you don't find me, I'll catch your eye. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
There's a lot of content on YouTube with Mitch on it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been uploading from like 8 different pages, bro.
Yeah. I know I saw a lot of your matches on there
Oh,
the
yeah.
last few days.
Yep.
Hey, it's a good sign, man. Appreciate it. I'll keep that up.
We appreciate you coming on, and you're more welcome to come back on again sometime if you'd be interested.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
if we happen to be at a show you're at, we have to catch you in person and do a little interview with you real quick.
You guys check out that New Blood show. If I'm not on it, I'll be there, man.
Oh yeah.
You guys show up.
But like we said, we appreciate you coming on. We're looking forward to seeing what big things you're gonna do in the future, and we're gonna have an eye out on you, and we appreciate it, and all the best of luck to you and yours in the upcoming future, man.
I appreciate you, man. Y'all have a good day, man.
The next gen dragon, Mitch Onyx. Look for him all over. He's out there.
All right, I want to thank everybody for joining us. I thought that was a very good conversation. I thought it was entertaining.
Said go watch him. He's got a lot of entertaining stuff on YouTube.
I agree. I agree with what he said in the comment. I love his honesty. He was just a straight. He was just a straight shooter. Hey,
Yep.
straight shooter. I'm looking forward to seeing him wrestle in person. I've watched all of his matches. If you haven't seen him, I recommend go check out his stuff.
Yeah.
And if you have a chance to go to the show, we're going to get to AWR show.
Yeah.
February. I just have to see if we have anything on the 19th of February. As long as we're not,
Check out AWR. They got a lot of good talent.
as long as we're not already going to be live somewhere else, we'll
Yep.
definitely go check that out. But
They do got a lot of good talent. I've seen a lot of their matches or a lot of their stuff all over YouTube and different social media pages, and
we'll actually have the owner on Thursday.
yeah. So y'all be tuning in for that.
All right, we got a big week here at GSR this week.
Tony said you're booked.
And let me do it. Okay, just a minute. For some reason my mouse ain't working, but no, we got a busy week this week. Also, don't forget, schedule change starting tomorrow. Easy Money, a sports betting show, will be at 1 p.m. Eastern. Still live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, just at 1 now. And then GSR Gonzo Sports Room, the sports talk show, moves to 7 p.m. It's going to be an evening show. And it's still Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so nothing changes other than the time. Then with the G.W.R, we'll still do the live interviews like this. They'll be at different times. We'll announce them. But then we got a new podcast. G.W.R podcast will be a weekly podcast. First episode will drop Sunday, January 9th at 9 a.m. And it's going to be a weekly podcast. We'll drop one every Sunday at 9.
It'll be exclusively wrestling podcast.
And we'll talk not just AEW, not just WWE. We're going to talk independent wrestling. So I mean,
possibly some high school wrestling.
So I mean, if you tune in, it's not just going to be one thing. We're going to talk about Japan. We'll talk a lot about a lot of different wrestling, anything
Impact,
wrestling,
anything pro wrestling.
But we will cover a lot of Indiana wrestling
related.
We have some ideas about some segments that we're going to do revolving around the Indiana independent wrestling. So we'll definitely be talking about that as well. Mm-hmm. Don't forget the schedule changes then as well. Tuesday at 5 p.m. Walter Buckley. He's a promoter, announcer, manager. He does a lot of different things, but he's the promoter behind Thunder or Blunder 2 that we're going to be out on February 12th. He'll be on the show Tuesday at 5 p.m. Then Thursday we'll have Gary Emmett, owner of AWR, is going to be on with us Thursday at 7:30 p.m. I'll be talking to one of the owners of Summit Pro. We're gonna record that, and then we'll release that probably on Wednesday. I'll put out a graphic about that. So we still have
Sean Kemp.
Yeah, that's with Sean Kemp. So we still have 3 more interviews already scheduled for this week. Already have 1 scheduled for next week. So stay tuned. Check out our social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter @Gonzo Sports Room. We post our daily easy money sports betting picks there, interview announcements. Everything gets posted on social media. All of it gets posted on my personal social media as well, Eric's social media. So there's a lot of ways to check it out. We appreciate everybody watching. Please hit that subscribe button on the YouTube. We're up to 126, and we was trying to get up to 150 for the first year. Fell a little short, but let's get that here by the end of January.
Numbers up.
Numbers have been going up. So,
oh yeah, we appreciate everybody's support and listening, sharing, liking, commenting, doing whatever you're doing. We appreciate it. Keep a lookout. Also, what is it? June 15th, DCCW.
January 15th.
January 15th.
Yep.
Sorry,
January
why did I say
15th
June?
here in Muncie, Indiana,
Yep,
at the National Guard Armory.
National Guard Armory. Yep.
I forget what he was calling it now. New Year's something. But it's DCCW's first event of the year. We'll be there streaming it live.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of good talent there.
We'll be live on YouTube, and Twitch with that. But don't forget, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern and at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. You got anything, Eric?
No, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you again to the Next Gen Dragon, Mitch Onyx, for coming on the show.
Yeah,
and,
great conversation.
Yep, great conversation.
Cool dude.
Seems like a great dude.
I'm looking forward to
real
talking to him
talented,
again.
real talented guy. Like, go out and check out his stuff. But see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to talking to him again. I thought it was a very interesting conversation. He didn't say where we was booked. He just said we were booked.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It might be in Bloomington, but I'm not sure. But all right, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 1. Thanks for joining us. Oh, one more thing. Merch store. Check out that merch store. Streamlabs.com/Gonzalez Sports/merch.
We got hats. We got shirts. Some of the shirts back here.
You see a couple of the shirts back here.
A couple of them over here.
Yeah. Go check it out. We'd appreciate it. We got some new stuff coming here real soon. But other than that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.